Hi, today I'm going to talk a little more about communication, how important it is in our relationship, in our marriage, in our dealings with people. Communication is a big thing, but most of us think if we can speak and express ourselves, it's not a big deal. But indeed it is. If you remember, a lot of people, when you ask them in a relationship, if people are courting, you want to know what they like and what they don't like. Some of them might tell you, I like someone who communicates well. Yeah, it's very important. Good communication. You can recall or remember in the past, if you have had the experience, you might be telling somebody, said, I did told you about this. The person said, no, you did not. You said, I did. The person said, no, you did not. Might be your partner. It have happened to me in the past. So yes, it might be that you communicated, but it was not registered. The other person didn't register it in their mind, in their memory, because of how it was communicated. It might be you communicated it casually, and the other person meaning of you are telling is different from what you did. The person didn't perceive it as if you're telling them. That's one. It might be also the receiver is stressed, didn't sleep well, there's a mental overload, and as such, that communication was not taken in. It could be that the discussion was centered around what caused the other person trauma in the past, what they dislike, and as such, immediately that topic come up, their brain went into a defensive mode, and that memory will not be registered. So these are very, very important to know. I remember a well-known famous American psychologist and a relationship researcher. His name is Dr. John Gottman. He and his colleague, they had they built something they called a love lab. They studied about 3,000 couples on what lead to divorce and what make marriage successful and what make marriage fail. And if they see how you argue over things for 15 minutes as friends or couple, they can predict 90-something% accurate if there will be a divorce in that relationship, if this relationship will break down, if people go separate ways. So communication and the way argument is handled, it's very, very important in keeping your relationship, in keeping your marriage. So it will be good to know when to communicate to your partner. The timing is very important. I remember there's this course I wanted to do, and then I recalled that, before I could jump into this course, my wife is doing something relating to that course. I believe she will benefit more from that course. So I now decide to tell her, say, honey, there's this course that I want to do. I think it will be beneficial for you. And then she said no, she don't want to do the course. I said, oh, okay, then let me carry on with the course. Later on, she approached me when I was talking about the things I benefited from that course. She said, why I never told her about this course? I said I did. She said, no, you never did. I quickly remember that when there is a discussion on something someone doesn't like, most of that discussion may not be registered, especially if it's not properly discussed. So I quickly changed the mood and apologized. It's my fault because I didn't communicate properly on that, and that settled that moment. So, in essence, communication is very, very important, and knowing how to communicate effectively is a great advantage in every relationship. You can look at the bio on my bio. You can see more of the topic where I dissect it a little more. I feel when you read it, you'll be blessed and be a blessing to others. Stay well. God bless you.